All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Mets Weekly as we are live at this very moment on YouTube and on X for watch-along coverage of Mets versus Pirates, game 119 of 162. Before we get into everything, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to the Mets Weekly YouTube channel for new episodes of our podcast that are recorded live following every single regular season series. For those of you watching or listening on playback, you want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on those post notifications to not miss when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and on TikTok. Follow all of us individually. The links are in the description. So here we are back for a series finale in Pittsburgh. Yesterday's game, definitely one to forget. Robert Stock gets blown up for 8 runs in the first 3 innings. Mets offense nowhere to be found. They got a total of 3 hits, didn't get a single runner into scoring position. It was definitely one that nobody really wants to talk about. The Mets won 4 in a row beforehand, and then that winning streak got snapped. And that's games like that as to why the Mets are in the position they are on. 16 games under 500. But either way, we are live for it, no matter what, whether the team's good or not, like we've already been here through and through. But either way, pitching matchup for today. Sean Manaea will make the start as he has pretty much resurged into his starter's role. This will be his 12th start, I believe, since returning to the rotation. He will face Jared Jones, the hard-throwing right-hander who is just coming back from surgery. I think this is his 13th start of the year. Big fastball, tops the in the high 90s, can touch triple digits, wipeout slider, hard changeup that can reach 95 miles an hour, I believe. Someone who gives up a decent amount of contact, but that's because he attacks a lot of hitters. Doesn't walk many, throws a lot of strikes. And this will definitely be an interesting matchup. He hasn't had the best season, a 4.02 earned run average across 56 innings pitched. It's been a shortened season for him, like I said. And hopefully the Mets can find a way to bounce back from last night, which was not fun. We were live for that entire game. Do I know why? I have no idea, because we usually have a mercy rule at 7 runs. But hey, it is what it is. Time to start a new winning streak. Exactly. I guess that's where we're heading. Okay, either way, let's get into these starting lineups for today's game. For the visiting New York Mets, leading off the left fielder, A.J. Ewing, batting second. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor, batting third. The third baseman, Bo Bichette, batting cleanup, back in the lineup. Carson Bench in right field. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jared Young. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Brett Baty. And batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. On the Pittsburgh Pirates side, the home team, leading off the center fielder, Jake Mangum. Batting second, the right fielder, Ronnie Simon. Batting third, the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Batting fifth, the left fielder, as Merlin Valdez. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Rafael Flores Jr. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Jared Triolo. And batting ninth, the catcher, Henry Davis. So Mets looking for a series win here in Pittsburgh. That would be 5 of their last 6. And hopefully they can get the job done. It is 83 degrees, sunny out in Pittsburgh. This whole game will be getting in, hopefully. As Jared Jones will make his way out to the mound. 4 minutes to first pitch. Live here early. Day game. Guys, tomorrow New podcast episode recapping this series. Likely going to be 5 o'clock tomorrow. So we will be live. I'm not sure if my co-host will be able to join me, but we will see. And then for the Brave series, there will not be a podcast episode because I got a lot of stuff going on in the background outside of this. And I just won't be able to record a podcast episode. So a very rare absence from us because you guys all know we try our hardest to make every single stream. Either way, yeah, good to see Benj back in the lineup. It looks like he's all good to go. So yeah, it's a day-to-day thing. So they definitely avoided disaster with that. Benj being a key piece to this lineup all year. Listen, back in the cleanup spot in right field. I don't understand why we have Brett Baty DHing, because usually a DH is supposed to help your lineup offensively, and Brett Baty is a horrible hitter. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. Showing the longest playoff droughts. Pirates have the second largest with 10 years. Trying to make it this year. They bought at the deadline, of course, acquiring Luke Weaver from us. Okay. Okay. We are just about ready to go here. Minute from first pitch. Let me switch this one over. Should be good to go. It'll be Ewing, Lindor, and Bichette for the Mets to lead off this game against Jared Jones. Those of you in here, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're live for pretty much every single game. And if we are not, it's usually not on purpose. Billy Amick just hit his 4th home run in the Mets organization. So he is red hot after getting traded to the Mets in the A.J. Minter trade. So that's incredible to see. Only the more coveted piece, along with Bruin Agbagnani, son of Benny Agbagnani. So he's got the name, but I think Billy Amick is more of the coveted piece in that trade. All right. 1:35 first pitch for this series finale. Mets won game 1, 6-4. Holding on at the end. And the Pirates yesterday, 9-0. Robert Stock, a disastrous start. Got so bad to a point where they put Luis Torrens on the mound for 2 innings. The position player on the mound for a 2-inning outing is very rare. And Mets offense could not do jack shit. Just an overall awful game. Let's just say that. Mets bench, they've got Gabriel Arias on the bench, who they claimed off of waivers 2 days ago in a corresponding move Eric Wagaman was optioned down to AAA. Luis Torrens on the bench. Christian Pache on the bench. No Polanco today. Instead, you got Brett Baty in there at DH, which is, I think, a huge upgrade. What can you do? What will you do without Brett Baty? We are Brett Baty. Jared Jones, 4.02 earned run average, making his 12th start of the year. Missed a majority of last year and this year, undergoing surgery. Now he is back, the hard-throwing right-hander. There's the Pirates' defense. Valdez in left field once again. Mangum in center field for the third straight game. Ronnie Simon in right field. Left to right on the infield, Nick Gonzalez at third base, Jared Triolo at shortstop, and then Lau at second base, and then at first base, Rafael Flores, who caught the first game, and Henry Davis, who had quite a game yesterday, behind the plate once again. All right. A.J. Ewing in the on-deck circle, adjusting his hair, put his helmet on. I'm gonna guess it's an off day for him. I don't know. He might pinch hit. Not sure what happened. But either way, tons of Mets fans in attendance. Nice to see, huh? All right, game 119 from PNC Park. A.J. Ewing digs in. Takes a few practice swings. Jared Jones is ready to go. Ewing engages with him. The first pitch of the day is a fastball that misses low for ball one at 99 miles an hour. Ewing, 3 for 7 in this series. Has played great on both sides of the ball, aside from one base running mistake where he forgot to retouch third base. Other than that, eventful series for him. That fastball misses down and in, 2-0. Jones touching 99 already. Live arm. Last time he faced the Mets in 2024, 5 scoreless innings with 7 strikeouts. As that fastball is fouled off. That was a much different team. 2024. Different lifetime, considering how long this season has gone. It's not been fun. First slider from Jones is fouled down the first base line. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fastball. Slashed foul. Two on the way. Fastball misses down. Count runs full. Francisco Lindor on deck. The 3-2. Slider misses outside for ball 4, so a leadoff walk to start this game. Mets get themselves a base runner to start this afternoon. Here's Lindor. Lindor sitting at a 739 OPS on the year. Lost season for him. 10 homers. First pitch fastball is fouled down the first base line. Lindor 2 for 5 in this series. Was taken out of the game early last night. We kind of didn't know why. Gonna just guess they were behind 8-0, and that was it. So was Bichette. Bichette was taken out as well. The 0-1. Middle fastball popped up in foul territory. It'll go out of play. Henry Davis goes for a look, but that's it. As Lindor calls time, down 0-2 in the count. Ewing with a pretty good lead off first. There's a step off. The 0-2. And it hits Lindor on the back foot. Got him with the changeup, the top of his toe. He seems to be okay. A little bit of theatrics there, but rolls up to his feet. So back-to-back base runners, a walk and a hit by pitch to start off this game. That'll bring up Bo Bichette. Did you guys go the full 9 last night? We did. We did. Not really sure why. We were just kind of chilling, having some fun. I don't know. So yeah, there's that. Lindor getting checked out by the trainer. There's a little bit of a delay here. Interim manager Andy Green comes out. Lindor is going to stay in the game. Is he staying in the game? Still limping a little bit, and he is. He's going to stay in the game. All right. So here's Bichette. An RBI opportunity. First pitch from Jones. Lined into center field. That is down for a base hit. Ewing will stop at third. So that will load the bases with nobody out here in the top of the first. Mets first hit of the game for Carson Bench. Too stationary. Yeah, I don't. First pitch to Bench, swinging, grounds that slider foul. Too stationary. Yeah, I mean, I think it was just to hit so hard to center field, but Bench went 2 for 2 in the series opener and then exited after colliding with the left field wall. The 0-1 is a check swing grounder into left field for a base hit. Ewing is in to score, and everybody moves up a base. An RBI check swing single for Carson Bench, his third RBI single of this series. So every time he's come to the plate, he's had an RBI single in Pittsburgh. How do you like that? 1-0 Mets. So the Mets continue to move up a base. Here's Luis Robert. First pitch swinging. Fastball is fouled off into the crowd. 1-0 Mets as they attack first here against Jared Jones. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. This should be deep enough to get the run home. Ronnie Simon is under it, makes the catch. The throw will go to third as Lindor comes in to score. No other runners advance. It's a sacrifice fly for Luis Robert Jr. First out in the inning, 2-0 Mets. Mets getting off to a quick start here. Good to see. Already surpassed the run total from last night, which was 0 for those of you who were not up for it or decided to go to bed. I don't blame you because that game was horrible last night. Ewing and Bench both 2 for 2. I think Ewing walked. Swung on and missed by Jared Young. Fastball down the middle. Young is 1 for 7 in this series. Starting at first base today. Pickoff attempt at second base with nobody covering second. That was weird. Jared Triolo able to back it up, however. All right. 0-1 to Young. Lifted in the air to left field. Valdez coming towards the line. Gets under it, makes the catch, 2 out. Yeah, probably. You'd think that if the offense was like average, this team would be in better shape, you know? Because believe it or not, our pitching has been pretty middle of the pack. It hasn't been that bad. Still not great, but here's Semien. Takes a first pitch slider on the outer half of the plate for strike one. Semien's 1 for 7 in this series. That only hit was a 3-run homer in the series opener. The 0-1 hit on the ground to short. Triolo up with it on 2 hops, throws to first in time, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets strike twice. It was an RBI single by Carson Bench, his third in this series. And then a sacrifice fly by Luis Robert Jr. The Mets lead 2-0. Sean Manaea will make his way out to the mound. We go to the bottom of the first. Yeah, our pitching hasn't been great. And to be honest, if you were to go into the postseason with this pitching, it probably wouldn't work out. However, our bullpen was one of the best in all of baseball before they obviously had to trade away from it. And then our starting pitching, it's been middle of the pack for the most part, at least. You've had a few blow-up starts from guys that are fluctuating it, but yeah, our bullpen was good. First time we had a good Mets bullpen, and it's one of the worst Mets teams. You figure, right? You figure. All right. Pen started games, and starters went to the pen formula. The hell? Okay. Sean Manaea out to the mound. His 11th start of the year. It's been pretty good since returning to the rotation. Definitely looking a little bit closer to his old self. He'll face the switch-hitting Jake Mangum to start off this game. First pitch fastball in the outer half of the plate in there for strike one. Mangum, a former Mets outfielder in the minor leagues, has definitely found himself a home here in Pittsburgh, having a good season, batting .300 with a .734 OPS. That fastball is slash foul. 0-2. Mangum was sent to the Marlins as the player to be named later in the trade for Jeff Brigham and Eliezer Hernandez a few years ago. Yeah, that didn't work out. Eliezer Hernandez never threw a pitch for us, and Jeff Brigham was awful. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Got him with a fastball in the bottom part of the zone. First strikeout for Manaea. First out in this inning. 1 out. As Mangum gives a tip to Ronnie Simon, so watch out for that. Mets defense, left to right in the outfield. A.J. Ewing in left. Robert in center. Like we said, Carson Bench back in the lineup. Already drove in a run. First pitch fastball down the middle for strike 1. And then the usual on the infield. Jared Young at first base. Semien at second. Shed at third. Lindor at short. Got Alvarez behind the plate for back-to-back days. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Manaea, solid start his last time out. However, decent amount of walks. I think he walked 5 batters. He hit 1, too. Fastball fouled off. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Sweeper slashed foul into the right field seats. 1-2. 1-2 to Simon. Fastball hit on the ground. Lindor on the backhand plants his foot, throws to first a little high, but in time to get Ronnie Simon 2 out. What's the ETA on Soto? It doesn't seem like he's going to be back anytime. We don't have an update yet on him, which we'll see. It's definitely it's definitely going to be longer than the IL stint he had earlier on this year. Here's Brian Reynolds. First pitch swinging, lofts one out to right field. It will land fair. It'll go out of play for a ground rule double. Looks like it. They called it fair. Just hit the line. First hit of the game for Pittsburgh is a runner in scoring position as Brian Reynolds continues to hit in this series. Yep, that's a fair ball. All right. Well, there's that. Here's Nick Gonzalez. First pitch swung on and missed at that fastball. Nice fastball showing some bite early on, excuse me. Nick Gonzalez, 3 for 9 in this series. The 0-1. Fastball lofted foul into the right field seats. The 0-2 from Manaea. Fastball fouled off. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Got him with the breaking ball. A double and 1 left. Scoreless inning for Manaea. We go to the second. 2-0 Mets. All right. It'll be Beatty, Alvarez, and Ewing. 8-9-1 against Jared Jones. Allowed 2 runs in the top of the inning in the first. 20 pitches, 19 pitches. Get out of the inning. Here's Beatty. First pitch slider on the outer half of the plate in there for strike one. Beatty's 1 for 7 in this series, DHing today for God knows who knows why. The 0-1, breaking ball lifted in the air to left field. It'll be playable for Valdez, who makes the catch on the run, 1 out. Here's Alvarez. First pitch fastball misses outside, pops out of the glove of Henry Davis. The 1-0. Slider misses down and in. The 2-0. Slider in there on the outer half of the plate for strike one. Alvarez, 768 OPS on the year. Still in the 9 spot. Fastball shot foul into the right field seats. Two. Fastball misses just outside. Count is now full. AJ Ewing on deck. Alvarez checks his swing, but first base umpire tells him he went. Alvarez showing a little frustration. Got him with the slider. First strikeout for Jones. 2 out. That'll bring up Ewing. Ewing walked his first time up, scored a run last inning. First pitch swinging, lines with this one to center field. Mangum, who got a late start, still stays up for him, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Jones. 2-0 Mets. We go to the bottom of the second. Those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Be greatly appreciated. Sean Manaea back out to the mound for a second inning of work. Took him 15 pitches to get through the first. First pitch fastball is swung on and missed by Valdez. It's 0-1. Second pitch, fastball outside for ball one. Valdez, he's walked 5 times in this series. The 1-1, swung on and missed. An up and away fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 nicked the inside corner, but it's called a ball. And breaking ball, 2-2. Two. Swung on and missed. Got him with the breaking ball. Third strikeout for Manaea, 1 out. Here's Brandon Lowe. First pitch sinker on the inner part of the plate for strike 1. Lowe batting 6th today against the lefty. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside. Ball and strike. The 1-1. Sweeper fouled back to the screen. 1-2. Brandon Lowe is 0 for 8 in his career against Manaea. The 1-2. Breaking ball fouled back. One, two once again. Fastball jammed him. Had a check swing emergency. Hacked that one. Back to the screen. One, two. Swung on and missed. Got him with a high fastball. 95 from Manaea. His 4th strikeout of the day. 2 out. There's Rafael Flores Jr. playing first base today. Breaking ball is in there for a called strike at the bottom part of the zone. 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. The 1-1. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two one from Manaea. Fastball right down the middle. In there for a called strike. 2-2. Manaea about to throw his 30th pitch in the second inning here. Manaea sets. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. Got him on the bottom part of the zone with a fastball. It's going to be challenged, but it's not going to get overturned. Sean Manaea with his 5th strikeout of the day. He strikes out the side in the second inning. We go to the third. 2-0 Mets. All right. Lindor, Bichette, and Bench for the Mets in the road third against Jared Jones. Already up 2-0. As it looks like we do have some sad news from the NBA. Hall of Fame coach, 3-time coach of the year, and 5-time champion as a player, Don Nelson, has passed away at the age of 86. For any basketball fans out there, NBA loses another legend. I started a workout routine. I walk around my house when the other team is batting. Please, Mets, don't go down 1-2-3. This inning, I could really use a break. There's that. Here's Lindor, first pitch fastball, foul back to the screen. 0-1. Lindor was hit by the pitch his first time up. Seemed to be running okay because he scored a run. The sacrifice fly by Luis Robert Jr. in the first inning. Lindor, after calling time, gets back into the box. The 0-1. Fastball ripped foul into the right field screen. Nice catch there by the ball boy. Nice grab. Elevated himself a little bit from the pail. Not as much. The 0-2. Fastball popped up into shallow right field on the outfield grass. Brandon Lau makes the catch. 1 out. Here's Bichette. Bichette singled his first time up, 1 for 1 on the day. Swings and misses at that first pitch fastball, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 swung on and missed at that slider. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 slider misses down and away for ball 1. Poor camera work. Yeah, I didn't know where the hell that was going. Yeah, S&Y is not having a good year. Let's just say that. 1-2. Fastball shot foul into the right field seats. One, two. Chopper up the third base line. Jones off the mound, throws way high, and Flores had to go and get it, and he came off the bag, couldn't get back down in time, and it's an infield hit for Bo Bichette. So 1 out, single, the Mets' third hit of the game. That'll bring up Carson Bench. So high throw. Likely would have got him with a better one. Considering Bichette doesn't really run well. But nonetheless, the 1-out base runner. Here's Carson Bench. It will be tough to have another RBI single here, considering there's a runner at first, unless something went totally wrong. 3 for 3 in this series with 3 RBI singles. First pitch slider misses outside for ball one. Pickoff attempt at first base is also wide, but Flores able to scoop it up. Jumping into foul territory to get it. I don't think Rafael Flores has any relation to Wilmer Flores, by the way. Just checking. Slider in there for a called strike. The 1-1. Slider fouled off into the right field seats. Let's go to Atlanta tomorrow. 7 o'clock game. Yeah, Bo could, yeah. Unfortunately, Bo doesn't really run that well, so he probably would stop at third. He'd probably have to hit it extremely slowly. Either way. 2-2 to Benj. Swung on and missed, got him with the slider, back pick to first base. Bichette's back there safely. It's the first time that Benj is retired in this series. 2 out. Second strikeout for Jones. Here's Luis Robert Jr. Got a sac fly his first time up. Good drive and a run. First pitch, fastball misses inside. The 1-0. Fastball hit in the air, carrying out to right center field. Mangum goes for a look, and it's in the fourth row, and it's gone. 2-run homer for Luis Robert Jr., his 5th of the year. And the Mets now lead 4-0 here in the third. Luis Robert Jr., we all know he's got natural power. When does he use it? We have absolutely no idea, but he just used it right there. Looked like a pop fly to the right center. Ball just kept on carrying. Tons of backspin on it. And the Mets now lead 4-0. That one did not look like it was going to leave off the bat, but somehow Robert knew it. There's Jared Young. First pitch slider in there for a called strike. Young flew out his first time up. Specs on that home run, 108.3 miles an hour, 408 feet to right center field. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's quickly 0-2. 0-2. Slider misses down and in for ball one. One, two. Lifted in the air to left field, but it'll go foul into the third base seats. The 1-2. Lined into center field. It is going to be dropped by Mangum, and it goes all the way behind him and all the way to the wall. Young heading for third. And Jared Young has his, I think, second triple of the week. Mets' 5th hit of the game. So Mangum unable to come up with it, and it costs him even more, getting past him and all the way to the wall. Jared Young able to dig for a triple. He was sprinting out of the box a little bit more. He probably could have gone the whole way. Here's Semien. First pitch fastball misses up and in for ball one. So some sloppy play from the Pirates. Mets taking advantage of it. Wild throw to first. And then mess up in center field by Jake Mangum. Slider misses down for ball one. Ball two, excuse me. Jared Jones now up to 50 pitches here in the third inning. Mets making him work. Nice to see, right? Second time through. 2-0 to Semien. Slider misses down and away. 3-0. Beatty on deck. I like Young, but he is slow. He's actually faster than you think he is, but yeah, he's like average speed, pretty much. Ish. The 3-0, swinging 3-0, lined into left field, and it's down for a base hit. Jared Young will come in to score. 5-0 New York. So, Semien, swinging 3-0, gets rewarded. Sixth hit of the game for the Mets, their fifth run. 5-0 here in the third. All right, now that the offense has exploded, here's Brett Beatty to ruin everything. First pitch slider, swung on and missed, down and in. How did I know? Yeah, Jared Young, let's see, what is his sprint speed? Because he's not that, yeah, so he's 55th percent, so he's above that, slightly above average sprint speed. He's definitely not very fast, but can at least run a little bit. Slider popped up, foul. Will go out of play. Quickly 0-2 to Beatty. Pickoff attempt at first. Semien's back there. What's Beatty's sprint speed? Slower than Young's. Yeah, 35th percentile in sprint speed. And then Swaggy V is slow as dirt. He's the slowest guy on the team, I'm pretty sure. It's either him or Alvarez. That breaking ball is carved foul. Down the first base line. Still 0-2. Yeah. Vientos has a sprint speed in the 13th percentile. So he's not as slow as people think he is. He's still slow as shit. That fastball is slash foul into the right field seats. Left field seats, my bad. I don't include catchers. They get a break. Fair. Makes sense. Well, listen, if we're going to classify Brett Beatty as a catcher, he gets a pass because, you know, he's amazing at everything. The 0-2, swung on and missed, got him with the slider. Third strikeout for Jared Jones, but the damage has been done. RBI single from, two-run homer by Luis Robert Jr., his fifth of the year. And then that was followed by Marcus Semien, RBI single to left. 5-0 New York. We go to the bottom of the Thoid. Pete was slow. Still is. I think Pete is faster than Vientos, though. No, he's not actually. 8th percentile in sprint speed. Last year, I think he was. No, same. Yeah, he's thunder thighs. Also, the strides that he takes are hilarious. The fastest guy on this team, since I mean Taylor's gone, so I don't even know who the fastest guy on this team would be. Probably Ewing. Ewing or Benj. Let's see. Ewing. Yeah, Ewing is the fastest in the 91st. No, wait, 95th percentile in sprint speed. Then it's Robert, and then Benj. Simeon is still quick, but he's kind of cooked at this point. Yeah, Beatty is slow as dirt. Francisco Alvarez is the slowest. Yeah, the slowest guy on the team. Luis Torrens, who is, does more productive defensively than Alvarez, is faster, way faster than Alvarez, and he's older than him. Here's Manaea. First pitch breaking ball in there for a called strike to Jared Triolo. Manaea, a little bit of a roll. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. Sinker in there for a strike. One. Sinker misses outside. 2-1. Space umpire said he laid off. Two one. Fastball. The bottom part of the zone. In there for a strike. 2-2. Two. Swung on and missed. Got him with the fastball. 6th strikeout for Manaea here in the 3rd. 1 out. Manaea really painting what he needs to paint. In full control right now. Let's hope it continues. Here's Henry Davis. Henry Davis had a 3-hit game. Bluffs a bunt, takes it back, takes a called strike. Sinker on the outer half of the plate. Sorry, 2-hit game. Was on base 3 times. Not having a good season at all. Not really having a great career either. Former number 1 overall pick a few years ago. Has not panned out whatsoever. The 0-1 fastball popped up, foul into the right field seats. The 0-2 to Davis. He tried to lay off, but he didn't. He went around, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start off the 3rd. 7th strikeout for Sean Manaea. 2 out. Here's Jake Mangum. Had an eventful game so far. First pitch sweeper misses outside. Struck out his first time up. The 1-0. Swung on and rocketed out to the left center field gap, and that is going to go. It's gone. Jake Mangum, his 4th home run of the year. Pirates get on the board. It's 5-1. So Manaea, once again, home run gives it up to a right-handed hitter. That's been a struggle for him all year. But once again, it is a solo shot, so limited damage at least. Naya was on a little bit of a roll there, but broken up there by the former Mets minor league outfielder. Fastball is fouled back to the screen off the bat of Ronnie Simon. It was 0 for 1. The 0-1 sweeper pulled foul. The 0-2 fastball misses outside for ball 1. One, two from Anaya. Grounded toward the middle of the diamond, but Simeon is right there. On 2 hops to play it. Throws to first in time, and that retires the side. Pirates get on the board. Jake Mangum, his 4th home run of the year against his former organization. We go to the 4th. 5-1 New York. Okay, well, something happened. Something happened in Yankee Stadium. Apparently, Chris Sale was ejected before the start of the Braves-Yankees game after he was voicing his frustration with yesterday's balk call. So they just tossed him out of there. Interesting. All right. Well, that's that. Well, we all know Chris Sale. Although Chris Sale could be a hothead, he's a competitor out there. He's had a few incidents. Oh, added to the list. What's going on, San? Yup. Ex-Mets prospects. Damn right. Kind of become accustomed to it at this point. Either way, Jared Jones back out to the mound. 57 pitches through 3 innings. And the first pitch hits Alvarez on the elbow. It's the second time Jared Jones has hit a Mets batter today. Got to watch that hand arm with Alvarez. We know we have and it's on the hand, of course. Okay, great. Looks like on those, what is it? It's not pinky finger. What is it? The driver finger? What is that? 4th finger? It looks like Alvarez is okay. No need for the trainers. So a painful leadoff base runner here for the Mets here in the 4th. Here's Ewing. Ewing's 0 for 1. Walked his first time up. Swings and misses at that changeup. It's 0-1. Alvarez with a very small leadoff first. Changeup misses down and away for ball 1. Likely not going anywhere. Just going to guess. Now 60 pitches for Jones, about to be 61st. Changeup misses outside. 2-1. 2-1. Fastball just missed outside. 3-1. Lindor on deck. Three one, swung on and missed. At a down and in slider, count runs full. Three two, slider popped foul into the screen. We'll do it again. Evan Sisk, veteran left-hander, warming up in the pen right now for the Pirates. Jones already 5 runs allowed, all earned. The 3-2. Fastball misses outside for ball 4. So back-to-back base runners given up to the fault of Jared Jones. That'll bring up Lindor. Francisco's 0 for 1 today, was hit by the pitch. His first time up. Now with another opportunity here. Mets are 3 for 5 with runners in scoring position to start the day. All right. 65 pitches for Jared Jones on the day. First pitch to Lindor. Changeup just misses outside. That could have been challenged, but it wasn't. Ball 1. One 0. Slider up and away. 2-0. To Lindor. Slider misses upstairs. 3-0. And Henry Davis will make his way out to the mound for a conference. As Jared Jones struggling with his command here mightily in the 4th inning. He's already hit a batter, walked Ewing, now behind 3-0 against Lindor. Those of you in here, make sure to leave a like. We greatly appreciated. Really helps the stream out. Keeps it going, keeps it alive. All right. Rio to Lindor. Fastball misses upstairs for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Lindor. Back-to-back walks issued by Jared Jones, and the bases are now loaded with nobody out. That's with a chance to catch in for more. With Bo Bichette at the plate, who's 2 for 2 on the day. One single to the outfield, one on the infield. And looks like Henry Davis is going to walk back out to the mound. Full infield will come in as well. I'm going to guess this is it for Jared Jones. Might be. No, just the pitching coach. Oh, no. the manager and the pitching coach for this team look extremely alike, so I wouldn't even know. Jared Jones's day is done. 3+ innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 3 more responsible for. Evan Sisk will come in, the left-hander, to face Bo Bichette. All right. Bases loaded. Nobody out here in the 4th. Evan Sisk comes on in relief of Jared Jones, who has not had a great day at all. 5 earned runs, 3 more accounted on base right now. First pitch to Bichette. Changeup misses down for ball 1. Pirates have the corners in, as well as the second baseman a little bit. The 1-0 swung on and soared at a sinker. Ball and a strike. One. Change up right down the middle, in there for a called strike. 1-2. Fastball is shot foul into the right field seats. The 1-2 driven out to left field. That is going to fall and go all the way to the wall past Valdez. Francisco Alvarez is in to score. AJ Ewing is in. So is Lindor. It's a bases clearing double for Bo Bichette. And the Mets now lead 8-1 here in the 4th. So Bo, a 3-hit day now. And it's not even the 5th inning. How do you like that? 8-1 New York. Here's Benj. Benj struck out his last time up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Sinker misses up and in for ball 1. Sinker misses outside. 2-0. Swung on and missed at that sinker. Still nobody out in this inning. 2-1. Sinker misses up and away. 3-1. Luis Robert Jr. on deck. Three one to Benj. Sinker misses inside for ball 4. Another walk in this inning. Mets now have first and second with nobody out. Still, got to bring up Luis Robert. Robert, productive day so far. Sac fly his first time up, second time up. 2-run homer, his 5th of the year. First pitch, changeup misses outside. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Gonzalez to Lau. On to first for the 5-4-3 double play. 2 out. Got to bring up Jared Young. Jared Young tripled his last time up on a seaming line drive that ate up Jake Mangum in center field. First pitch sinker misses outside. And that was the final battle of the Jareds. Jared Young versus Jared Jones. Now Evan Siskin here. All 8 runs so far charged to Jones. And that sinker's in there for a called strike. The 1-1. Curveball bends in there for a strike. 1-2. What's going on, Tony? How you doing? The 1-2. Sweeper misses outside. 2-2. The 2-2. Sinker misses outside. That runs the count full. Marcus Semien on deck. Three two. Lined into right field. That'll fall for a base hit. Bichette comes in to score. It is now a 4-run inning for the Mets. 9-1 New York. RBI single for Jared Young. And that'll bring up Semien. The Mets just keep on getting the line moving. It's an 8-run game. That's the first run charged to Sisk. Here's Semien. First pitch, sinker misses down and in for ball 1. Semien drove in a run his last time up. 1 for 2 on the day. A curveball misses inside. 2-0. Sinker misses outside for ball 3. 3-0. Beatty on deck. Rio on the way. Sinker misses outside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Semien. That is now the 4th walk of this inning by Pirates pitching. And that'll bring up Brett Baty. Probably make more sense to pinch hit for him right here against a lefty. Up 9-1. Who cares, right? First pitch, fastball right down the middle, in for strike 1. Baty's 0 for 2. The 0-1 lofted out into center field. That's going to stay up for Mangum. And he's going to make the catch. And the side's retired, but not before the Mets strike for 4 more here in the 4th. First, it was a bases-clearing double, 3-run double, by Bo Bichette. Jared Young with an RBI single. And the Mets lead 9-1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. I want Subway for some reason. Not a bad choice. Nationals up 4-1 at home against Cincinnati. That game's in the 8th. No score at Yankee Stadium. That game's in the 6th with the Braves. And then I think, Marlins up 3-2 right now in the bottom of the 4th against the Angels. And Phillies up 4-2 in the 5th inning against Toronto. Ryan Reynolds will lead off against Sean Manaea in the home 4th. Manaea, 44 pitches through 3 innings. He's gotten plenty of run support today. Mets up 9-1. Reynolds, ground rule double to right field. His first time up. First pitch, swung on and missed. That first pitch fastball, and it's 0-1. The 0-1, pulled on the ground to third. Bichette plays it on 2 hops, throws all the way over to first. 1 out. Here's Nick Gonzalez. First pitch fastball right down the middle, and there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Gonzalez struck out his first time up. The 0-1. Checks his swing on that sweeper. First base umpire said he went around. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2. On the ground to second. Nice play by Simeon to his left. Makes the play over to first. 2 out. 2 ground ball outs here to start off the 4th for Manaea. That brings up Esmerlin Valdez. Swung on and missed at that sweeper. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-2. Two one. Fastball misses outside. 3-1. Brendan Lau on deck. Swung on and missed to that breaking ball. Count runs full. Three-two. Swung on and missed. Got him with a sweeper. And that'll retire the side. 8th strikeout for Manaea to end off the 4th. We go to the 5th. Mets up 9-1. Kirby Yates will come in to pitch the 5th for Pittsburgh, as they'll have to dig deep into their bullpen after Jared Jones surrendered 8 earned runs through 3 innings. Same thing as Robert Stock last night. Couldn't get out of the 3rd inning either. So yeah, almost identical start. Kirby Yates, the 39-year-old veteran right-hander. Been in the league for quite a while. All right, Kirby Yates will face Francisco Alvarez, who started the inning last inning by getting hit by the pitch. First pitch fastball misses outside for ball 1. Alvarez scored a run last inning, 0 for 1 on the day. The 1-0. In there for a called strike, but it looked a little high. The 1-1. Swung on and driven out to left field. Valdez getting turned around onto the track at the wall. It's gone. Solo home run for Francisco Alvarez. His 13th of the year. The Mets get into double digits here. It's 10-1 New York. How about that? Another low leverage home run by Alvarez. It's funny because this guy, he does well in high leverage situations, fairly. Sometimes he gets overmatched. But all of his home runs are usually just low leverage. Crazy. First pitch fastball misses outside to A.J. Ewing. He's had an eventful day. Walked twice, scored both times. 1-0. Fastball fouled off. One to Ewing. Called strike, little high, but either way, no challenge from Ewing. Mets still have their 2 challenges. Counts 1-2. Fastball popped up foul into the third base seats. Kirby Yates sitting at 90-91 here. Used to throw a lot harder than that. But hey, 39 years old, still in the league. 1-2. Slider misses down. 2-2. Fastball popped up into shallow center field. Mangum coming in. Gets under it. Makes the catch. 1 out. And that'll bring up Francisco Lindor. Lindor has been on base twice today. Was hit by the pitch and walked his last time up. Scored both times. First pitch to Lindor. Sweeper misses down for ball 1. One-0. Grounded to the right side. Backhanded by Lau. He tosses it over to first. 2 out. That'll bring up Bo Bichette, who's already 3 for 3 on the day. Last time he was up, bases clearing double last inning. First pitch, sweeper bends on the inner part of the plate. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1, splitter misses down and away. Ball and a strike. One. Fastball just got a piece of it. It rolls back to the backstop. 1-2. One-two. Fastball fouled off into the right field seats. It sets the 1-2. Sweeper misses badly in the other batter's box. 2-2. Up and in fastball, just got a piece of that. 2-2. Fastball misses outside. And the count runs full. Carson Bench on deck. Three, 2. Fastball fouled off into the right field seats again. Gates sets the 3-2. Breaking ball misses outside. Bichette lays off. It's a 2-out walk issued by Kirby Yates. That'll bring up Carson Bench. Bench is 1 for 2 today. Walked his last time up. RBI single that opened the scoring in the first inning. First pitch splitter misses down and in for ball 1. One 0. Fastball popped up foul into the seats. One 1. Fastball misses inside. 2-1. That splitter misses down and in. 3-1. Luis Robert on deck. Swings and misses at that center cut fastball. And it's 3-2. So likely Bichette will be going here. 2 out. There goes Bichette, lined into left field, and that's down for a base hit. Bo will go first to third after he was already stealing. Hit and run play there. Runners at the corners, 2 out. 10th hit of the game for the Mets. Yeah, they exploded. That's what happened. So enjoy your burger while the Mets get beat up. Camilo Doval, acquired from the Yankees at the trade deadline by Pittsburgh, getting warmed up in the pen. And up comes Robert Jr. He's got 3 RBIs on the day, 1 on a sac fly his first time up, and then a 2-run homer his 5th of the year, his second time up. Now with an opportunity here once again with 2 out and runners at the corners. First pitch fastball is fouled back to the screen. The 0-1. Fastball misses outside. And Henry Davis dekes out the runner at third as Bichette goes back there safely. No one covering third either way. Counts 1-1 to Robert. Pitch popped up behind home plate. Davis sheds the mask, gets under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. However, the Mets add yet another run. Francisco Alvarez, his 13th home run of the year. 10-1 New York. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through. Maybe we should cook another one. They might score 5 runs. Could be, I mean, listen, worth a try, right? Braves just took the lead. Matt Olson, his 34th home run of the year. So they lead in the Bronx. Using rooting interest for Mets fans if it's Braves versus Yankees. Quite a dilemma. Sean Manaea back out to the mound for a 5th inning of work. 55 pitches through 4 innings. He'll face Lau, Flores Jr., and Triolo. 6, 7, and 8. First pitch to Brandon Lau is a sinker at the top part of the zone. In there for strike 1. Lau struck out his first time up. 0 for 1 on the day. Swings and misses at that changeup. Quickly 0-2. And he calls time. Let's have 6 separate players with RBIs in this game. The 0-2 from Manaea. Checked his swing. He went around, says the third base umpire. 9th strikeout from Manaea, 1 out. Here's Flores. First pitch breaking ball in the inner half of the plate. For strike 1. Flores struck out his last time up. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's quickly 0-2. So Manaea making quick work. At 0-2 once again. "60 pitches for Manaea, 61 on the way. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with a fastball. 10 strikeouts for Sean Manaea. 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start off the inning. Manaea's starting to feel it. First pitch fastball misses down and into Jared Triolo. Triolo struck out his first time up. The 1-0. Lined, caught right in front of Lindor, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 inning from Manaea. We go to the 6th. The Mets up 10-1. going on, Daniel? Happy Sunday. Camilo Doval, the former Yankee and Giant, will make his way to the mound for the 6th inning. Mets will have 6, 7, and 8 due up. Young, Simeon, and Beatty. All right. Camilo Doval. First pitch to Jared Young. Slider misses inside for ball 1. Young has 2 hits today. Drove in a run his last time up. Tripled his second time up. And came in to score. The 1-0. Cutter misses outside. 2-0 to Young. The ball coming over coming over for the Yankees, a tenure that was not very good for him. Cutter misses down. 3-0. Not doing because of stuff like this. A lot of walks. 3-0. Simeon on deck. And Doval having trouble finding his footing on the mound. Finds it, gets a new ball. And we are once again set to go. Count 3-0 to Young. Cutter nicks the inside part of the plate. Three and 1. Doval sets the 3-2. Grounded toward the middle of the diamond, into center field for a base hit. Jared Young's got his 3rd hit today. It's a leadoff single for the Mets here in the 6th. 11th hit of the day for New York. Give you the 10-run rundown. I can do it for you. Just at the commercial break. First pitch sinker fouled down the third base line. Simeon, 1 for 2 today. Been on base twice. That's offense really kicking today. 5 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Very efficient. The 0-1. Sinker misses up and in for ball 1. One. What the hell was that? Throwing error by Doval. It was a pickoff attempt, and he just completely lost the grip of it. It goes into right field. And Jared Young goes to second. That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. But it's an error on Doval. Okay. Well, there's that. Just completely lost the grip of it. Okay. Well, there's that. That was weird. The 1-1. Slider in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2. that slider's fouled off. Yeah, I got the rundown for you. Don't worry. Another runner into scoring position here. 1-2. Slider misses down and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you have not already. Be greatly appreciated. Two-two. Slider bounced foul. Nice grab off the ricochet by Tim Leeper, Mets third base coach. Two-two. Just got a piece of that slider. Two-two. Just got a piece of that cutter back to the screen. Semien making him work. Will be a 9th pitch in this AB. Two-two. Slider misses in the dirt. Count runs full. Brett Baty on deck. Sinker fouled down the third base line. There'll be an 11th pitch. Three-two to Semien. Swung on and missed, got him with the slider. So an 11-pitch AB ends in a strikeout. That'll bring up Baty. First pitch, cutter right down the middle for strike one. Baty's 0 for 3 today. The 0-1. Cutter just got a piece of it. Fouled down the first base line. One out, runner at second. Mets already up 10-1 here in the 6th. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, got him with the slider. 2 out. Man, he really just ruins everything, doesn't he? Okay. 2 out. Here's Alvarez. Last time he was up, hit his 13th home run of the year. So one of the deepest parts of the park. First pitch from Duvall. Slider misses down and away. One 0 to Alvarez. Cutter misses inside for ball 2. Two 0. Slider misses down and away. 3 0. Ewing on deck. Sinker misses inside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Alvarez. 7th walk given up by Pirates pitching today. And that'll bring up Ewing. This game pretty much droning pretty long here. At least we're seeing the Mets hit, right? I guess. Former Met Gregory Soto, getting warmed up in the pen, has not made an appearance in this series yet. First pitch to Ewing, sinker right down the middle. Strike 1. Ewing's been on base twice, has scored both of those times. 0 for 2 on the day. The 0-1 swings and misses at that slider. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 slider misses in the dirt. Ball 1. One 2 to Ewing. Slider misses outside. 2-2. Ball sets. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with the slider, and that'll retire the side. But Duvall, scoreless inning. Had to work pretty hard for it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 10-1 New York. All right, BBA, here's your summary. Here's the scoring summary. First inning, Carson Benj RBI single. Luis Robert sacrifice fly. Made it 2-0. Third inning, 2-run homer by Luis Robert, which I was surprised it even got out to right center field. His 5th of the year. 4-0 Mets. Marcus Semien, RBI single right after him. 5-0 Mets. Jake Mangum had his 4th home run of the year to get the Pirates on the board, but then the Mets went haywire in the 4th with a 4-run inning. Bo Bichette with a bases-clearing double. Jared Young with an RBI single. And then in the 5th, Francisco Alvarez, his 13th home run of the year, solo shot. And there it is, 10-1. There you go. All right. Sean Manaea back out to the mound. 63 pitches through 5 innings. 9, 1, and 2 due up against Minaya. Minaya, 10 strikeouts today. Having quite the day. Only blemish being home run in the third inning to Jake Mangum. All right. First pitch to Henry Davis. Fastball on the outer half of the plate. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Davis struck out his first time up. 0 for 1 on the day. The 0-1. Sweeper misses just inside. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fastball fouled back. Over up behind home plate. 1-2. One, two. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fastball misses outside. Count goes full. Simon on deck. The 3-2. Fastball popped up on the infield. Simeon calls for it, gets under it, makes the catch, 1 out. And I about to throw his 70th pitch of the day to Jake Mangum, who is the only guy to get to Minaya today. Homered in the third inning. First pitch sweeper misses outside for ball 1. This is Mangum's 4th of the year. The 1-0. Breaking ball hit out to center field. Robert coming in to his right. Makes the catch. 2 out. I'll bring up Ronnie Simon. Simon's 0 for 2 today. The 1-0 pulled foul. One from Minaya. Changeup pulled into left field and down for a base hit. Just the 3rd hit allowed by Minaya today. It's a 2-out base runner for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds will come to the dish. There's Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch, fastball on the outer half of the plate, in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ground rule double his first time up. The 0-1. Breaking ball hit into left field. That's going to stay up and stay in the park for Ewing, who drifts back to make the catch, and that'll retire the side. A hit and 1 left. Sean Minaya is through 6. Pitching quite a masterclass today. Mets up 10-1. We go to the 7th. Former Met Gregory Soto will take the mound here in the 7th. He'll face Lindor, Bichette, and Benj. Gregory Soto came over to the Mets at the trade deadline last year. It did not go well. He'll face Lindor to lead off this inning. Lindor's 0 for 2. He's been hit by the pitch and he's walked. He's scored both times. First pitch slider misses inside for ball 1. The 1-0 sinker catches the bottom part of the zone for strike 1. Lindor batting from the right side for the first time today. The 1-1 sweeper wraps around the plate but doesn't nick the zone. Ball 2. Two one. Hit on the ground to short. Triolo is up with it. Throws to first in time. 1 out. Here's Bichette. 3 hits today, including a bases clearing double in the 4th inning. First pitch sinker misses up for ball 1. 1-0 from Soto. Sinker misses outside. 2-0. Slider just nicks the bottom part of the zone for strike 1. The 2-1 just got a piece of that slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I was going to bet on this game. Thank goodness I didn't. I was going to pick the Buccos to win. Yeah, it's not easy to bet with the Mets because they usually do the opposite. 2-2 to Bichette. Breaking ball ripped down the left field line. That's going to go all the way to the corner and all the way to the wall. Bo Bichette with his 4th hit of the day. And it's an extra base hit. His 2nd double of the day. 12th hit for the Mets. That'll bring up Benj. Here's Benj. 2 for 3 today. First pitch sinker misses completely inside. Ball 1. Been on base 3 times today. Swings and misses at that slider. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Sinker on the inner half of the plate, in there for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 misses completely. Good pick out of the dirt there from Henry Davis. 2-2. Two-two. Slider popped up, foul into the seats. Two-two. Sinker pounded foul down the first base line. Two-two. Lifted in the air to right field. Ronnie Simon gets under it. Makes the catch. Bo Bichette will tag at second. He'll go to third. 2 out. Here's Robert. Three RBIs today. Sac fly and a 2-run homer. One 0 on the way. Grounded toward the middle of the diamond. Through for a base hit into center field. Bo Bichette comes in to score. And the Mets lead by 10. It's 11-1. That'll bring up Jared Young, who's also had himself quite a big day. 3 hits, including a triple. Takes a first pitch sinker, up and in for ball 1. The 1-0, sinker misses outside, 2-0. So Gregory Soto showing exactly what he was doing last year. Really, really struggling to throw strikes. Two-0. Sinker in there for a called strike. The 2-1 checks his swing on the slider. Home plate umpire said he went around. 2-2. That's 4 RBIs on the day for Luis Robert Jr. The 2-2. Slider misses outside, ball 3. Count runs full. Semien on deck. %25 of the RBIs. Swung on and missed at that slider, and that'll retire the side. Stretch time here in Pittsburgh. Mets get another run. RBI single by Robert, his 4th of the game. 11-1 New York. All right, so we'll see how long Manaea goes. He's at 76 pitches through 6 innings, working very efficiently. 10 strikeouts on the day. 1-run ball. His total RBIs on this season. Yeah. Well, at least it's good to see him be productive. At least, I mean, I don't see any possibility where Robert's back next year, but we'll see. Make sure to leave a like, guys, if you haven't already. It'll be Nick Gonzalez as Merlin Valdez and Brandon Lau in the home 7th. Sean Manaea still out there. That's 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. The Pirates, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. All right. All right. A little bit of delay on the field. Nick Gonzalez leads off. 0 for 2 today. Manaea just keep on rolling. All right. 76 pitches, 57 of them for strikes tonight. Manaea has been very efficient. Or today. And a lot of run support, too. Still out there. First pitch to Nick Gonzalez is a breaking ball in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Gonzalez 0 for 2 today. Yo 1. Fastball fell back to the screen. Ricochets back to Manaea. Tosses it out. Gets a new ball. 0-2. The 0-2. Fastball hit foul. '80th pitch on the way from Manaea. The 0-2. Breaking ball fouled down the third base line. The 0-2. Changeup misses way out of the zone for ball one. One, two, lifted in the air to center field. This will stay in the park for Robert. Gets under it, makes the catch, 1 out. Manaea has been nothing but in control of this game since the very jump. And getting closer and closer to the top of his game from back in 2024. That first pitch sweeper swung on and missed by Merlin Valdez, who's 0 for 2 today. He struck out both times. The 0-1 swung on and missed at that fastball. 0-2. We've seen a lot of that. Lots of 0-2 today. But for the sake of Manaea. The 0-2, strike 3 called. Got him with the breaking ball at the bottom part of the zone. 2 out, 11 strikeouts from Manaea. Just in his element today. Pinch hitter Jacob Gonzalez will come in for Brandon Lau, who has had quite the fits with Manaea. Pretty sure he's retired him twice, struck him out both times on 6 pitches. It's been that type of day for Manaea. First pitch, breaking ball popped up behind the plate. Alvarez, of course, doesn't shed his mask. That's what Alvarez does, but it goes out of play anyway. 0-1. Yo, 1. Hit him right in the back with a fastball. 2 out hit by pitch. Pirates get a painful base runner. Bring up Rafael Flores Jr. So Manaea says, "My bad" to Gonzalez. Obviously didn't want to do that. Now at 87 pitches, could likely be his last inning, but either way, it's been a phenomenal performance today from Manaea. Fastball fouled off, and it's 0-1. Rafael Flores has struck out twice today. He's 0 for 2. The 0-1 sweeper misses outside. Ball and strike. One. Sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for strike 2. As Flores calls time. 90 pitches now for Manaea, so this is likely his last inning, I'm going to guess. Either way, a brilliant performance. The 1-2. Hit in the air to deep left field. Back goes Ewing near the track, right next to the wall. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Likely the end of the day for Manaea, and what a good one it was. 7 innings of 1-run ball, 11 strikeouts. We go to the 8th. The Mets up 11-1. Once again, Manaea, take a bow. He has been flipping the script ever since coming back into the rotation. Simeon, Beatty, and Alvarez, 7, 8, and 9, due up for the Mets in the road 8th. How about that, man? Mason Montgomery, veteran lefty, will come in. Pitch the 8th. So Sean's back to being a good starter. Senga's back to being a good setup man. I'm not buying it on Senga yet. And Beatty will be, yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he's on this team next year. I'm not going to lie. I would love for him to be gone, but wouldn't be surprised. Mason Montgomery comes into the game. Some defensive switches, I'll tell you in a second. Takes a sinker outside for ball 1. Marcus Semien, 1 for 3 on the day. Jared Triolo goes from shortstop to third base. Jacob Gonzalez remains in the game, who pinch hit for Lau. He remains in the game at shortstop. And then Nick Gonzalez goes from third base to second base. 1-2 to Semien. Oof. 100 miles an hour from Mason Montgomery. Sinker upstairs for ball 2. Swung on and missed. Got him with the breaking ball. 1 out. Here's Beatty. Beatty's the only hitter in the Mets lineup today to not reach base safely. I hope you're right, Radiant. I hope you're right. First pitch, slider misses down and away. But hey, he might homer here, and it might change their mind. So, you never know. Brett Beatty is Mr. Inevitable. 1-0. Sinker slashed foul to the third base dugout. Ball and a strike. One one. Fastball misses up and away. 2-1. Here's Manaea. Done for the day. This would be a good point to put Jumpin' Jeffrey in. 2-1. Sinker fouled down the first base line. 2-2. To Beatty. Fastball misses outside. Count runs full. Alvarez on deck. Three, 2. Strike 3 called. Got him with the top of the zone with a slider. Beatty didn't like that call. But it was a strike. Third time Beatty has been punched out today. 2 out. Here's Alvarez. Alvarez has had a productive day. He's walked. He's been hit by a pitch. And he's also homered. His 13th of the year. Swings and misses at that high sinker, and it's 0-1. The newest Met, Jack Wissenberger, getting warmed up in the pen. He'll likely pitch the 8th as Manaea's day is done. Swung on and missed at that high end sinker at 100 miles an hour from Montgomery. 0-2. Yeah, this Wissenberger guy is not good, like, at all. So I don't even know why he's even here. It's probably just because of a fresh arm. But they probably could have picked somebody else. Sinker fouled off. 101 there. But hey, 10-run game, so can't be bad, right? Yo 2 swung on a miss. Got him with a sweet sinker. That was beautiful. 3-pitch strikeout to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Mets up 11-1. Triolo, Davis, and Mangum. Yeah, Jack Wisenberger is going to come into pitch. Yes, that you heard that correctly. And I'm not really sure why, to be honest. This guy in the minors is probably one of the worst pitchers in all of minor league baseball. 7.22 earned run average. And he's pitched in like so many different games. I'm pretty sure he's more of a starter. I don't know what the hell he's doing here, but hey, whatever. Might as well use him now, right? All right. Jack Weisenberger was called up for Xavier Curry, who pitched 3 scoreless innings last night. He needed a fresh arm. I don't know why this guy was the one they picked, but hey, whatever. All right. But either way, day is done for Manaea, and quite a day it was. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, which is great, 11 strikeouts. And that in the total of 91 pitches. Jack Weisenberger making his major league debut. He'll face Jared Triolo. First pitch swinging. Grounds it to shortstop. Lindor up with it. Throws to first in time. 1 out. Can he do cartwheels after he walks, Peak Grill? I don't know. How are the Mets 15 under? Inconsistent offense and probably some non-existent offense as well. And terrible defense. Mediocre pitching, too. Not a very good team. There's potential here. Not a good team. Sinker in there for a called strike to Henry Davis. 0 for 2 today. There's somebody showing their support for Wisenberger. I'm going to guess that's his family. Yo 1. Cutter misses outside. That sweeper is carved foul down the third base line. 1-2. One, two. Fastball foul back to the screen. Jack Weisenberger, former 20th round pick by the Athletics back in 2019. The 1-2. Fastball misses outside. Oh, 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with the breaking ball. I think. No, he didn't. Okay. I thought that was just bounced, but I guess he tipped it and Alvarez could not handle it. All right there. So Alvarez does as usual. 2-2 to Henry Davis. Fastball hit in the air to right field. Bench doesn't have to move that much. Makes the catch, 2 out. Here's Jake Mangum as a home run today, which is the only Pirates run in the 3rd inning. First pitch breaking ball misses down and in. The 1-0. Sweeper misses down, 2-0. The 2-0. Grounded past Lindor and into left field for a base hit. 2-out base runner for the Pirates here in the 8th. Mangum's 2nd hit of the game. 4th hit of the game for Pittsburgh in total. Here's Simon. First pitch sweeper popped up foul. On third base dugout. 0-1. Simon singled his last time up. The 0-1. Fastball, pop foul to the third base seats. 0-2. To Simon. Sweeper misses down for ball 1. One, 2 to Simon. Breaking ball hit in the air to center field. It'll stay in the park. Robert eases under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Scoreless inning in Jack Wiesenberger's Major League debut. We go to the 9th. Mets up 11-1. Yeah, you could say he's having a whopper of a game. Yeah. He'll probably pitch the 9th, I'm going to guess. I don't think the Mets want to use anybody else. Where did this performance come from Manaea? Manaea's been pitching great recently. He really has. Listen, he's really turned the page. I mean, we thought of this dude as an afterthought, probably for the first half of the season. Our boy might be back. Yeah. No, he's been great. This is his 11th start, and I think he's Getting close to a sub 3.5 ERA as a starter this year. No, he's been great. And it's crazy to think about it because when he started off the year, it was concerning. He was definitely a DFA candidate for a majority of this season, and he really has just kicked it back into gear. Good to see, because Mets rotation definitely needs it. You'd hope he can be a good back end piece next year. AJ Ewing, first pitch swinging, grounded out to the second baseman. Rafael Flores Jr. into pitch, position player on the mound. Here's Lindor, first pitch swinging, lines it into right field for a base hit. Mets' 14th hit of the day. So, Pirates have officially waved the white flag. So, with the Mets waving the white flag last night, losing 9-0, Mets return the favor here. And so do the Pirates. Here's Bichette. First pitch. Swings and misses at that Eephus pitch. Oh, Bo. Bo. Yoan. Grounded towards the middle of the diamond, into center field for a base hit. 15th hit of the day for the Mets. And Mets have back-to-back base runners here in the 9th. That'll bring up Carson Bench. First pitch called a strike. Rafael Flores making his first ever pitching appearance of his career. 1. That misses down and away. That one's hit on the line to left field. Garcia just came into the game to play left field. Makes the catch, 2 out. Here's Robert, first pitch swinging, pops it up into right field. Simon gets under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Mets up by double digits. Gonna guess Jack Wisenberger will get another inning to finish off this game, as the Mets are now staring at another series victory here. 5 of their last 6 coming out of the trade deadline. A huge offensive performance today. All right, I got to figure out how to say this guy's name, because he's leading off. Okay. Jostinson Jostinson Garcia. Interesting. Well, he'll lead off against Jack Wisenberger, so we've got some tongue twister names facing each other to start off the ninth. First pitch, sinker, fouled down the third base line, 0-1. The 0-1 on the way, sweeper misses outside for ball one. The 1-1 swung on and missed at a breaking ball, 1-2. Two. Fastball misses outside. 96 from Wisenberger. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with the breaking ball. 1 out. There's Nick Gonzalez. First pitch fastball misses upstairs for ball one. Gonzalez 0 for 3 today. 1-0. Cutter misses inside. 2-0. The 2-0. Lined into center field. It'll stay up for Robert. And he catches it on the line. 2 out. And the Pirates are down to their final out. It'll be Esmerlin Valdez, who struck out 3 times today, looking to avoid the golden sombrero. And he check swings that one foul into the first base dugout. 0-1. One from Wiesenberger. Fastball misses upstairs. Ball one. One on the way. Fastball called a strike. Was high, but called a strike. 1-2. Wiesenberger family looking on. 1-2. Sweeper turned on and foul. 1-2. Pirates down to their final strike of the afternoon. Two. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 swung on and missed, got him with the breaking ball, and that'll do it. The Mets with an offensive explosion here in the series finale. A 5-hit game for Bo Bichette. 3 hits for Jared Young. Home runs from Robert and Alvarez. The Mets put together 11 runs on 15 hits to get the series victory here in Pittsburgh. Sean Manaea was magnificent. 7 innings of 1-run ball, 11 strikeouts. Mets beat up on Jared Jones early and did not look back. And also, Jack Wisenberger, 2 scoreless innings in his major league debut to finish off the game as the Mets win 11-1. They go back to 15 games under 500. They have now won 5 of their last 6, and they travel now to finish off this 9-game road trip off to Atlanta for tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So for those of you in here, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's watch-along stream. We will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. But also, make sure to tune in for the podcast episode tomorrow, which will be episode number 230 of the Mets Weekly Podcast. We're going to be recapping the Pirates series. We'll preview the Braves one. We'll talk a little bit about some other stuff as well going on recently. But other than that, guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, not miss when we go live the next time. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and on TikTok. Follow all of us individually. The links are in the description. Let's go Mets, and we'll see you guys next time.